I snapped her last week and I'm still undelivered, bro. Yo, to be honest, I don't know what's worse. The fact that you're still waiting for a response.
Gang. If you're on Snap, you don't even got her number. Yeah, buddy, that was never going anywhere. Yo, what's going on, everybody? So today we're gonna be checking out this video titled Gen Z Modern Dating Norms. As you know, dating in this generation is, we're gonna find a cure to cancer before Gen Z finds out how to effectively date, bro. So let's go ahead and dive into this video.
I woke up to two things. One, this place somehow not being ruled a pen. Two, the realization that our generation has normalized
I haven't been keeping up with the World Cup at all, bro.
Ooh, the realization that our generation has normalized the dumbest of things when it comes to dealing with the opposite sex. At first, I thought to myself, damn. I mean, I'm sure other generations had to deal with their fair share of nonsense too. When I realized there ain't no damn way they ever had to deal with things as dumb as this.
Yeah.
Texting has become a staple in this timeline, whether it be in the form of SMS, DMs, getting Snapchat.
Oh my God, bro. Now that I'm really thinking about it, the previous generations of people, they weren't dealing with online dating. They weren't dealing with sliding into DMs. You can't double text her. You can't respond too fast. Or you're going to look too available. They didn't have to deal with none of that. Bro, it wasn't 50 different dudes in a man or woman's DMs. You know what I'm saying? You just walked up to them and then it was like, oh, I think you look good. Oh, okay, I think you look good. All right, let's go on a date. Okay, then you get married. But like, it was literally that simple. Now everything is so overcomplicated because everything is also about the look. I feel like that's the thing that we also got to consider. Like, we are in the most socially connected generation there is. So everybody is basing what they want off of what another person is showing them, which more than, you know, like the majority of the time, it's not what it seems. You feel me? And that's just the truth. Or people are watching these podcasts, bro. Pink pill podcasts, red pill podcasts.
We're all using some form of texting. And because of this, it's now become an inevitable stage in the
talking
dating game.
stage.
And my gosh, do I hate the games that we be playing when doing so. Like the need to wait before responses. Dog, who came up with this one?
I'm gonna be real, I don't give a f about that. I'm sorry. If I like you, I'm gonna let it be known that I'm making you a priority. Like, one thing that I never understood, the average American spends 7.5 hours on their phone. Average time, which means that you're spending more than 7.5 hours on your phone. You're not going to look desperate. You're just always on your phone. Send the text. It takes 2 seconds. And if somebody's, oh, I fell asleep or I was busy, they're lying. It takes 10 seconds to send a text. If they can't spend 10 seconds out of their day to send you a message, then that just tells you where they stand. Do you feel me? That's just the way that I see it. Like, you're always on your phone. You're swiping, you're doom scrolling, you're scrolling through Instagram, you're checking your email, you're taking phone calls, you're texting other people. That's cap. That's cap. I don't believe it, bro.
That always pissed me off when texting I was into was the need to not respond quickly or delay responses. I don't know why this rule exists, but it does. So now it's normal to be messing with someone new and have your conversations be so f***ing spaced out, you deadass don't even remember what y'all were talking about in the first place. Like, you'll be going on about your day, get a random noti on your phone, and then have to scroll back through the conversation to even remember what was last said. This is one of the reasons why I'll do everything in my power to avoid having combos through text, because who actually wants to deal with this shit? In the past, when I would experience or come across these kind of scenarios, I would just tell myself it is what it is and keep it pushing. But now that I'm sitting here, we're gonna analyze these games or norms to try to understand what the end goal was ever supposed to be. See, because if you're texting one of your homeboys, this dynamic doesn't exist. Like, if I text my boy something and he answers instantly, you would assume he was probably on his phone already, or he was doing something that ain't require much thought. So he saw your message, took his phone, and responded right away. Your brain doesn't go,
damn, this nigga is a bum. He don't do shit with his days. He gotta start doing something with his life.
But for some reason, as soon as a person of interest comes into the picture, this logic goes out the fucking window. Like, if I'm already on my phone and I see a message from a girl I'm rocking with, I can't just respond right away.
Well, yeah, you're trying to signal to her that you're a man of value. You don't give a fuck about, well, you cracking your homie? No. Obviously. I just feel like, bro, at the end of the day, I've never really even been a big texter in the first place. The type of person that I am, I'm a call person. Like, I will dead call you. Like, if I fuck with you, I will call you and we will talk for hours. I'm not gonna, bro, I'm bad with text messages. Like, for me, responding to text messages and emails and doing like little stuff, it just feels like a chore, bro. Like I sit there and I'm like, oh my God, I'll do it later. Even with comments, shout out to all the commenters on this video. I love you. I want to let you know that. But even that, I'm like, oh my God, like I see the comment, I read it and I like smile, but I'm like, I'm just too lazy to like respond. And I know that shit sounds bad, but I do that shit with text messages too. Like it's so, something about it just feels so draining. It just feels like synthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least if I can talk to you on, like, a call, then I get the vibe that, like, okay, like, you know, we can actually hear each other. With texting, it's not like that. I don't know, bro. And it's like, damn, another thing with, like, social media and, like, this whole technological age that we live in versus what people were living in before, people actually had an opportunity to stop and think about you. Like, you had that time away. But now we're in this age with this constant communication and you just can keep tabs on another person that your mind is never really roaming. I feel like relationships back then, let's say, you know, the woman will go to work, the man will go to work, and then they'll come back at the end of their day and they'll talk about their day and you have something to talk about at the dinner table. Like, it would be interesting because you hadn't seen each other. You guys went and did your own thing. It's like, oh, whoa, what? Damn, a bitch walked out and quit on a job. Oh, yo, somebody got in a fight? Oh, that's fucking crazy. Damn, like, you know what I mean? Damn, like, whoa. And you want to hear what they got going on. And it made the quality time better because you weren't constantly talking. You weren't constantly around each other. But now, as soon as something happens, yo, you'll never believe what happened. Whoop. What happened? What happened? Whoop. Oh my God, they're fucking fighting at my job. Here's the video. Whoop. And then you can see everything that happened. So by the time you get home, it ain't really nothing to go off of. You feel me? I don't know. To me, that shit just always been... It really puts shit into perspective, bro. And I think that's why we do the fake, oh, I'm busy thing, so we can simulate that. But it's like, you're always on your phone. Like, who are you fooling?
I'm a bum, clingy, or desperate, all at the click of a singular button. What? When you look at this from a game perspective, the whole point is to appear busy or not be too available even if you are, because otherwise it seems like you ain't got a life. Meaning motherfuckers could genuinely be doing nothing, want to respond to your message, and still wait for the imaginary timer to run out, because for some reason our generation is more concerned about always looking busy, as if downtime throughout the day doesn't exist. It don't help that if you encounter a certain...
Like, why can't we just both, like, express interest in each other? Like, that's another thing that I feel like the relationships back then, at least the way that it was portrayed, it's like, I like you. Okay, I like you. All right, well, then that's great. And then you just, like, show each other interest, and it's not about... Like, I feel like nowadays in modern relationships, it's like, you don't want to be the one to go out sad. So you try to, like, it's like you try to put yourself in a position to where if things fall apart, you're not hurt. You know what I mean? So, like, both parties will try not to show any type of interest so that it's like a business. They treat it like a business deal. So you can walk away and not have lost more than the other person.
An individual, you're automatically cued into a nonchalant off. So not only are y'all barely messaging, but y'all are barely sending letters too. Because in 2026, you're not allowed to show interest anymore. You must not give a at all times. And the problem is this shit just drags, so now you'll have people thinking it's normal to not respond for a cartoonishly long period, and some will even try to tell you that they were too busy. Bro, remember Ashley, bro? Ashley? The one with the gray eyes? Bro. They're not gray, bro. I told you that already. Oh, whatever, bro. What about her? I snapped her last week, and I'm still undelivered, bro. Yo, to be honest, I don't know what's worse. The fact that you're still waiting for a response.
Gang, if you're on Snap, you don't even got her number. Yeah, buddy, that shit was never going anywhere. I don't give out... If a girl says, I don't give out my Instagram, I don't give out my number to anybody, that means she don't like you, bro. The moment I hear that, I'm like, well, have an amazing day. She just doesn't want to turn you down because she's scared how you're going to react. Because a lot of dudes don't take rejection good. They like, damn, bitch, that's why you an ugly ass bitch and I never wanted your fucking fat, ugly ass anyways, bitch. Go die and go burn in hell, bitch. And it's like, damn, I just didn't want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? But I don't know. For me, it's like, if you're not going to show me the same level of interest that I'm showing you, like, I really don't want to talk to you. You feel me? I don't know. Nowadays, bro, like, to be honest, I've really become addicted to being by myself because when you're by yourself, you're really at peace. Like, I have no real interest of being in a relationship. I just turned 28 years old. And people will ask me, like, some of my homies like, yo, you talking to anybody? Or like family, like, yo, you talking to anybody? I'm like, nah. And I'm cool with that. Like, I really don't have that urge to be with anybody. And I know that's weird. It'd be sometimes where like, shit, it was today I was at the grocery store. I really wanted to run down on this girl. Seen this thick joint in the grocery store. I'm like, nah. I was thinking about my peace. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna have to, then my peace could be a jeopardy. And then it's just like, nah, I'd rather just not even do it, because having peace of mind, I feel like, is better than anything. Like, having drama and being associated with somebody and having to take all that time, I'm not even in the headspace for that. I know that sounds crazy, but for me, I'm still trying to figure out who I am. You know what I mean? So trying to pour into somebody else and figure out who they are, that's like a whole extracurricular activity. It's like, damn, like, I don't even know myself for real. So how do I know you? You feel me? And that's cool.
So that you're still using Snapchat. Bro, if you're mad I'm getting my Snap score up, just say that, bro. Whatever, dog. Bro, she finally responded, bro.
And then you're going to automatically open it.
Yeah, because I was thinking us niggas go on a trip, because I'm trying to be Mr. Worldwide this year, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, you feel me or not? Bro, give me a second, bro. I'm focused. I haven't responded to Ashley yet. Dog, you still ain't respond to her? Bro, she left me undelivered for a week. So I did the same thing, bro. And is that a blank snap with text on the screen? Why not just text her? Why you worried about another man's hoops, bro? Last time I checked, this is my phone. Besides, I'm only doing this because I'm a little chopped right now, bro. My skin's breaking out. Well, if you followed a skincare routine, that wouldn't be happening. I've never had that in my life, bro. Then that's why you...
I knew it. I'm like, Tej Hanley? I could tell. Damn, everybody's getting this little sponsorship, bro.
In this case, stop hiding from cameras. Add a morning moisturizer for...
You almost got me, bro.
A 20-year-old has got their own separate approach or mentality when it comes to dating, which makes sense as everyone is their own individual and therefore carries a unique personality with them. But I swear, the way some of these niggas be thinking is absolutely cooked.
When I kept faking like I wanted to link, now he's blowing up my phone, Tombo, he outside.
Whenever I come across some shit like this, it's hella interesting because common sense will tell you if you don't want to see someone, don't tell someone you want to see them. But apparently common sense isn't actually that common.
I don't think it's not that I don't think it's common sense. I just think that a lot of people, including myself, we are people pleasers. And unfortunately, we don't like to tell people no because we feel like we're letting them down. But the truth is, bro, when you don't tell somebody no, you're ultimately going to let them down at some point. You're just delaying the inevitable. If you just say no, then it's like ripping a Band-Aid. And the faster that you do it, the faster they get over it. The more that you let the shit build up, then it's like, damn. You know what I mean? A lot of people are people pleasers. They don't want to tell people. They're scared to say no. Just say no. Say no. It's okay to say no.
Because one thing I've learned about life is that there's what motherfuckers say you should do, and then there's what motherfuckers actually do.
Facts.
And no one ever does what you're supposed to do. If you go ask literally anyone in real life, friends, family, a random ass nigga on the street, they'll tell you you probably shouldn't talk to someone if you're not interested in them because you're now just wasting someone's time. Except no one gives a There's some people who will deadass sit there and waste your time if you let them. Cause in 2026, instead of niggas being honest with each other, you gotta play Clue or detective to figure out if a bitch is actually rocking with you or not. Now imagine you're this dude who pulled up to her.
I don't think you gotta play detective. I think you can see the signs. I don't give my Instagram out. If she's avoiding wanting to link with you, then I think that's everything that you need to know right there. You can spot the signs. I just think a lot of people ignore it because they're getting validation from somebody. And that's the truth.
Crib, she don't come outside. You go back home, open your phone, only to see this video on your page.
Man.
Me after successfully making a lustful man think he's finna crack, but then blocking him after he asked to link. I made a man from Russia fly to Alabama, and I never showed up. That's evil. Thanks for the idea. I made him drive 5 hours to my city, then ghosted him.
Bro, what am I reading?
This is like the most broke, unemployed. Like, we need to bring back Shane. Like, imagine you spent all that energy and you put it into a job. Or, like, you put that shit into a skill or a craft. What did you gain from that? Like, you just wasted somebody's fucking time. That doesn't make you cool. That just makes you a bitch. Straight up. Because how do you think that person's going to feel knowing that you stood them up? They're going to feel like shit. Oh my God, when I try to be like a lustful man. A lustful man, you mean somebody who's operating within their desire to procreate just like you? Lustful women exist. That's what it, how do you, like, why are we sitting here and playing this game where it's like, if you're a lustful man, you're just like the worst person in the world? Now, granted, you have to, now I'll say this. As a man, you have to take control of your lust. You can never really suppress it. You just have to learn to wield it. And I would say this, right? Lustful man. I forgot what I was trying to say. I'm trying to retrace my steps. Yeah, you know, like, how did you think you got here? You think your parents didn't experience a little bit of lust? You didn't think they didn't experience that shit a little bit just to bring your ass into this world? How you think you think you just spawned up out of thin air? Come on, bro. It's like, do you think do you think I asked to have a dangling? You think you asked to have a coochie? Come on, bro. I feel like life would be better if we didn't have any of that shit. Like, imagine how life would be. But that's just a part of life, man. It's unfortunately, we do live in a very lustful society. Love Island. Come on.
Hope these comments are just fake scenarios that ain't actually happening in real life, even though they probably aren't. And again,
Facts.
from a game perspective, the whole idea is to, I don't even know what the end goal is supposed to be. I guess it's to get someone invested and then turn them down, or in these cases, ghost them. But dog, how satisfying can this really be? Because after you're done chatting to them, what do you really do? Like, you just sit there and do nothing, or you move on to the next victim? And I don't know what it is.
I mean, I've been ghosted before, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I definitely cracked before I got ghosted. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll be damned. I will be damned. I'm gonna say this. That shit hurts for like a week. You're like, damn, like, I thought we had good rapport, blah, 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 blah. They ghost you, and then eventually you just like move on. And it's like, okay, well, it just is what it is. I don't know. Like, you just get used to it. I think it's kind of stupid. I think ghosting somebody is a little bit stupid. You should just tell them that you don't want to talk to them, and they'll respect you even more. But, like, I don't know. That's just me.
But for some reason, in our generation, especially online, there's this mass cheat on your partner trend. Like, everyone and their mama is trying to convince you that cheating is normal. At first, I thought
If she catch me cheating, I will never tell her sorry. I blame Future.
niggas were joking. But then I started coming across too many people posting these kind of videos. There's no way some of them aren't being serious.
I don't know what kind of karma this man is paying for, but I can't stop cheating on him. I like cheating. I like telling people to cheat.
Mind you, your face is in the video.
Doing the cheating. I don't like getting caught cheating. Man, I even enjoy getting caught.
We're absolutely chopped. It ain't just girls though, because we got dudes on the other side saying the exact same shit. Like, deadass, everyone has just normalized cheating on each other. I don't know when this became the thing. And I don't know about y'all, but when I'm with someone, I
feel like those
be with,
videos
my
are
brain
trolls.
doesn't then go, let me now get with someone else. Like, that thought is nowhere to be found, considering I want to be here. So if you're even able to cheat on the person you're in love with, there's a high chance that you ain't actually in love with that person. Except that shit don't fucking matter, because as I said before, there's what people say you should do, and then there's what people actually do.
Yeah.
And no one actually does what you're supposed to do. If
Yeah,
you go up to
human
someone...
beings don't operate on logic. We operate on emotions. I think I've never cheated, right? But I feel like the reason why people cheat is because the person that you're with is probably a good partner. They're probably a good fit for you, but there's probably 1 to 2 things that they aren't doing good that you probably have not either brought to their attention or you have, and it didn't change, right? So you're going outside of your relationship looking for that 1 to 2 things, and it's not something that you're proud of, but you did it anyways. And if you get caught, then you ruin something really good. And to be honest, I feel like if you get cheated on, whether you're a man or a woman, bro, you should just leave the relationship. Honestly, unless they're rich. If they're like super rich, then that's like different. Then you should probably stay with them. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, bro.
and ask them what they would do if they realized they were no longer in love with their partner, they'll be quick to tell you they would break up with them, as that's the standard response. But when I reflect on not only situations I come across on the internet, but instead my past life experiences or people I know's experiences, it don't take long before you realize that cheating is a lot more common than we'd like to admit out loud, especially once you realize how complex it gets. Everyone already knows about the classic, her new nigga was never new, you just never knew, or somehow McDonald's is texting her at 12 a.m. talking about the make back shots order she placed is only 15 minutes away. But all of this is just textbook cheating. It's past the physical. Some people are so f***ed up they'll be cheating emotionally, in which they'll deadass pursue or date someone knowing their heart and soul still yearns for someone else. Micro cheating exists, and in today's time of social media, something as small as your girl handing her IG out to a guy who hollered at her could easily be viewed as her planting a seed in case y'all two don't work out.
Oh yeah, that's cheating. Because in my opinion, right, I think cheating is doing something that your partner wouldn't, going behind your partner's back and doing something that they clearly set a boundary of, right? If somebody doesn't want you to be entertaining other people and you're entertaining them, it doesn't matter whether it's physical or not, that's cheating. If you do something behind their back that they clearly asked of you not to in order to maintain this relationship and you do it, that's cheating. You know, and that's on both sides. Whatever you guys agreed upon is what you agreed upon. And that's why it's crazy, because that's why it's like the disloyalty. Like, you're going behind somebody's back. It's not just about being with that person. You feel me?
There's a lot of different forms of cheating. But again, if I'm looking at this from a game perspective, why would I leave the person I'm with just because they don't satisfy me sexually and lose my comfort, validation, security, stability, and even familiarity when I can just go find someone else who does satisfy me sexually and enjoy?
That's literally what I just said. Somebody could check 5 out of 6 things for you, but that one thing that they don't check, you're going to want to keep them in the relationship because they're bringing all the value, but you're going to go and seek that one thing from somebody else, bro. Literally.
Enjoy the best of both worlds. Why would I tell the person I'm with that I'm still in love with someone else and risk losing them if I could just say nothing and reap the benefits that come with keeping them by my side?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I give my social media out to someone trying to holla at me just in case we don't work out? When it comes to human nature, there's a Hall of Fame line, treat others the way you'd want to be treated. But
yeah, but that doesn't happen.
Moving, you can tell they don't care about this line at all. Disrespecting strangers, people of interest, or even your partner has somehow become such a staple in this timeline, people don't even realize they're doing it. Time and time again, I'll come across terrible clips that I genuinely hope are AI generated or are f***ing skits, because there just ain't no way, bruh.
Don't take this the wrong way, but like, there's so many fine niggas.
What the f?
Hold up, you didn't even let her cook.
Surrounded by a bunch of people, and she feels the need to address how many fine niggas are around us. Not reacting in the moment because I'm just so stoic and nonchalant, of course. But best believe on the drive home and for the rest of my life, that moment is replaying in my head.
I'm gonna be real. That wouldn't bother me. Because women are always gonna look. Trust me, they always look. There's been times where women look at me and they with their whole boyfriend and I be looking back at them. They're gonna look. But going out of your way to see if she would have just kept going and glazed like, oh my God, this one dude who's light skin, he got the curly hair, he got the green eyes. Oh my God, I would let him fuck me. See, at that point you're done. That's when you're done. You feel me? But why are we sitting here and acting like somebody's not going to look at somebody else or they're not going to find anybody else attractive as if you're the only person? Like, that's some like childhood fairy tale shit, bro. Stop with that. I would rather you tell me so at least I got the UAV on them. What are we talking about? I'm going to be, that's really a benefit to me. Yeah, tell me who you fucked in this room. That's what Playboy Cardi said. I need to know who you fucked in this room. You know what I mean? I can't trust no bitch. I can't trust nobody else. That's literally what he said, bro. I can't trust nobody. So tell me who you think is fine, so I can keep the UAV. I want to know. I don't feel insecure at all, bro. When you know your worth and you know who you are, bro, you know when to walk away from specific situations that aren't serving you. The moment that I get disrespected, I'm gone. So tell me.
And to make matters even worse, this nigga goes on to say this. I'm trying to tell y'all he's so much stronger than me because I promise I would have asked a waiter for more than just a bill. I already got my personal beef with Love Island and its entire concept as a show, but regardless, that don't change the fact that a lot of girls be killing it. That probably shouldn't be in relationships.
You know, I'm 56 years old.
Damn. I'm sorry.
The disrespect just gets worse and worse. Obviously, just because you're with someone don't mean you're not gonna find other people attractive.
That's
but
what I'm
you
saying.
ain't gotta express that though in front of your partner and caption the video, Sean looks good, bae, what you doing? Fellas, I'm wild.
Whoa, saying, bae, what you doing? When you in a whole relationship, I'm wildin'? Bro, you're geeking. See, that's when you do too much. When you start calling somebody bae, or you say you got like a celebrity crush, or it's like a crush, and you starting to get a little bit obsessive and parasocial, yeah, that's when I did that shit. But you saying somebody looks good is different. Like, I did a whole reaction to, like, people who got celebrity crushes, bro. If you have a celebrity crush, that means that you are basically giving that celebrity the green light to have a sexual relationship with you. You would literally cheat. If that celebrity hit you up, that means you would go for it. You feel me? You're just basically when you say, babe, what you doing? You telegraphing that, hey, Sean, if you see this post, hit me up and come fuck me. That's what she wants. Saying that he looked good. If I'm watching Love Island, I'm going to think mad bitches look good. I think Anaya looks good, even though she annoys the shit out of me now. She was always one of the top tier women to me. Kata, oh my God, supermodel. Whew. Kenzie, I thought she kind of grew on me. I'm not going to lie. She hitting them splits. Yeah, she grew on me a little bit. Shit, Melanie Valid too. Soul, oh my God, dear Lord in heaven. You think I'm gonna say, babe, oh, none of these women look as good as you. You're the most beautiful woman on this earth. I would never look their way. No, I'm gonna tell my girl, if I'm watching Love Island with my girl, I'm like, yeah, if I had to say who's the most beautiful, boo, 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 boo. I'm not gonna say, oh, I fuck the shit out of her, or I would. No, I'm not doing that. No, that's too much. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna be so
I'm
gas.
wildin'.
Every day I pray my work hires a mid guy my age so I can experience the legendary forced proximity work situationship trope at least once. I just got engaged to mine yesterday. Life is good.
Is this not one of the craziest comments to leave on a post ever? Like, whole picture of them and everything?
Except he's not mid. He's so handsome.
Mind you, she ain't even comment this in the initial post. She just left it being he was mid and it was forced, meaning she had to come back and reply to herself saying that he's handsome. And they all think for a second this guy knows she made this post. This very
I mean, he still hit. Still hit. Who cares? What are we talking about? I don't know, man. Some people got to realize where they rank. He looks like a normal white guy, but it's like you look like a normal white girl, like white woman. So you're just as mid.
Just floating for the entire world.
It's just that women be like, oh my God, you're such a queen. You're so beautiful. Oh my God. They just like gas each other's egos.
Let's see. Am I tripping? All in all, we've really normalized a lot of nonsense when it comes to dating in this generation. We got mad contact games that'll make your head hurt. There's a lot of questionable mentalities out there. People don't care about disrespecting others anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I really be questioning how we got here. I mean, you tell me. Do you think these games or norms are inevitable because of everyone's direct access to each other 24/7? Or do these problems only exist when you choose someone who doesn't choose you?
I think it's a mix of both, but I would definitely say it's because of that damn phone. Put that damn phone down, bro. Hey, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and make sure you follow me up on Twitch, man. Twitch.tv/Nizzy_. I'll see y'all later.